The most meme legacies, lock the fuck in, everybody. Let's just jump straight into it.
Every man has the inherent thought in their mind of leaving a great legacy. Why we have this thought, I have no clue. Whether you're
Well, it's not hard to like understand why people want to leave a legacy. What? Like, you want your name to be known, you want your kids to be set up, your future family to be set up, and you want your name to be passed along generations.
a leader of a country or the dishwasher guy at the back of the restaurant, you're still chasing it. For the leader, it could be leaving a positive impact for the future, and for the dishwasher guy, it's beating the world record of it. And for meme legacies, a lot of times when a person dies as a meme, people are devastated, sending out hearts, putting them in that one heaven meme with all the people who died. It's a positive reaction online.
Well, because I feel like most of the time when like somebody dies during the time that they were a meme, it just kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of just wrong to just joke about them at that point. So like the meme is just over, it's dead, you know what I'm saying?
Of people remembering how many laughs the meme gave them and how funny it was. But one person broke this cycle and became long cemented in
Bro,
one
let me guess, bro. Kirk.
of the worst ways I've seen anyone get remembered online, and that is, of course,
with one thing, how would you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing.
Bro, this is green. Oh, okay, and they pull up the I Show Speed clip. Like, this is green as fuck, bro, but at the same time, bro, like, it's low-key funny as shit. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. But, like, oh, no, it was just random timing. Like, he died and everybody just Kirkified people.
Please, B, I need this. My mom is coming.
And this isn't, bro, I feel like this isn't even how he was remembered, bro. Like, Charlie Kirk, if you think about Charlie Kirk, the first thing that comes to your mind is not people getting Kirkified, bro.
I'm homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful.
Charlie Kirky.
Bro, I've never seen this before. Charlie Kirk as young boy.
About the Berkey. Charlie Kirky.
as of me recording this, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the Charlie Kirk shooting, or as the kids call it, the Kirkversary. To be honest,
Bro, nobody calls it the Kirkversary, bro. I've never heard this term used once in my life.
I'd be forgetting he died considering every meme still has his face put on it instantly. If you told me right after this happened, I would still be seeing his face a year later, I'd say cap. Because of all this, people are—
No, that's exactly what I was saying. Most of the time when people, well, that's the thing about Charlie Kirk. He wasn't a meme when he was alive. He was a meme after he died. Most people stopped being a meme because they died, and he started because he died. So, like, there's not really a point where this is supposed to end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
saying Charlie Kirk has one of the worst legacies on the internet now. And to me, I don't think this is just happening because people who don't like him are constantly doing it as trolls. I think it was a buildup of everything that happened that turned his death into a complete joke. Because right after, the public sentiment from people was pure shock. I mean, it's not normal to see some random political—
well, yeah, no, especially somebody of this, like, level and caliber of, like, popularity. You don't just open your phone one day and see someone of that level just getting shot. Like, it was something completely different. So I feel like it brought like a shock factor to the whole situation, which boosts the popularity of it and eventually let the trolls get to it enough to Kirkify people. But
podcaster get 360 sniped in the throat in front of hundreds of people. Looking back, I wish I never saw that video because it was genuinely traumatizing.
no, I remember the day I opened my phone in class. I saw it like posted by like Rap or something like that. Didn't believe it, so obviously I went to Twitter. First thing I see is, well, bro getting his shit cooked, bro. I'm not gonna lie, yo, that shit's crazy, bro.
Should get the day of. His blood poured out his neck like a flex tape commercial. And most people were thinking the same thing. Even though they didn't like his politics and him, they still thought him getting slimed out for it was f***ed up. And this isn't to say—
Well, I mean, yeah, because that kind of defeats the whole purpose of like speaking about your opinion and things like that if you're just gonna get shot in the neck for saying it.
people weren't making fun of it as soon as it happened, but it was a lot more taboo. A lot of political leaders condemned it, even former President Obama tweeted about it. But the first mistake happened at the start because these decided to make him a martyr. They were putting him in the likes of MLK, saying they suffered the same way, saying Charlie Kirk was the final straw and they now had to have a civil war against all liberals or some shit. Yeah, I'm sure killing the 20-year-old liberal girl in her college dorm room is gonna somehow push the US to be better. Then they started comparing him to Jesus. It was raps from
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, at that point, like, I don't know, anybody you see that gets compared to Jesus are like a super, like, high level political religious figure, like instantly everything that they've built up before is gone because you can't compare yourself to a god, bro. Like, I feel like AI could be put to like such better use, bro. What the fuck are we doing, bro?
Somebody's boomer grandma cried out loud watching this, by the way. If I walk outside and see anybody wearing the MLK x Charlie Kirk shirt, I'm slapping your ass with no hesitation. I mean, even if you were somebody that did like him, all you had to say was he was a good leader and rest in peace. But they had to keep pushing it to the point where everybody was like, all right.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, just mourn his death and things like that, but there's no reason to come out here and say he was better than God, he did this. It's not gonna change anything, and if anything, it just makes his image look worse.
Y'all doing too much. To compare Charlie Kirk, who espoused racist talking points, to MLK, who fought for black people and other racist civil rights, is crazy. And Charlie Kirk himself said he didn't like MLK. He probably would be pissed off with the comparisons if he saw them today. Also, the martyr label makes no sense because it means a person who suffers death for declaring belief or refusing to renounce their religion. Tyler Robinson, the person who killed him, had that as zero reason to why he did it. These just wanted to paint him as a hero and have him.
Did he actually, like, obviously besides the fact that he just didn't like his like politics and things like that, did it ever come out that he actually had a reason for like sniping this motherfucker, or he just did that shit for the love of the game?
Cemented as a good talking point for them. Looking back though, they were not playing with trolling about him at the start. Over 600 people got fired from their jobs or fined due to a post they made about him. They made a whole ass website to hunt down people who made bad posts and told people to contact their bosses. Imagine if y'all had this much effort to do this.
But that just kind of like defeats the whole purpose of like, I don't know, your First Amendment, right? Like, not being able to say bad things about somebody completely revokes the fact of like freedom of speech, but at the same time shooting somebody in the neck for freedom of speech is also completely revoking it. So like the whole situation is just kind of fucked.
Predators, the streets would be so much better. I think this is the reason it backfired though, because the more it got told to people to stop joking about it, the more they wanted to.
No, exactly. The more people, like especially trolls, when they realize that it's affecting a mass group of people, especially 50-year-olds who are like they don't understand the internet like that, when they see that there's something that'll instantly get them mad, the second they find out, the first thing they're gonna do is just start trolling as much as they can. And I feel like that's the issue with old people online, is when they have an issue with something, they post about how mad it makes them and just don't let it just die down. And when people find out something makes you mad, they're gonna obsessively do it.
Having one of the most hated presidential administrations going online.
Oh yeah, and then Charlie Kirk's wife cheated on him with JD Vance just to make the whole situation even better.
Trying to dictate what people can joke about is bound to end up in disaster. Like, it's one thing was seeing his fans or friends trying to stop it, but you got the whole ass federal government on people's cases. I swear these were the same people.
No, exactly. You can't implement like rules and regulations that say you can't do this. You can suggest that it's like not good to do and you probably shouldn't, but you can't literally force people not to talk about the situation.
That the last presidential administration was trying to restrict people's speech online. The thing they underestimated though is how much younger generations don't give a shit. They're out of touch so they don't know. We grew up with posting and joking about the craziest things ever. Ever since I was a kid, the amount of 9/11 jokes I heard was insane. I was in middle school and people were casually passing around beheading videos at the lunch table or showing some 2 girls 1 cup type videos. Maybe my middle school was a bit wilder than some of y'all's, but you get what I mean. People did not care.
Nah, I feel like that's a normal. I was literally about to mention that. Has anybody actually came up to you and shown you that? And like, I don't know if this is a normal thing, but I've been walked up on multiple times by multiple different people and just seen a video of some crazy ass shit. Maybe someone's getting their head chopped off. Maybe it's 2 girls 1 cup, but this has happened to me multiple times. So I feel like this isn't just one person's school.
If they did this in the past, it probably would have worked, but not today. Another thing is, out of all people to make it worse, who knew his own wife would do it? The way Erica Kirk was acting.
Dude, it actually, like, Erica Kirk made this whole situation for him 1,000 times worse. Every single time she said something about this situation, it got clipped and then it got turned into a meme.
Right after Charlie died. It's the same way Michael Jackson would act on stage. Let's be honest, y'all. If you were married to someone famous in the public spotlight and they tragically got shot in public and died, are you instantly going on multiple stages with fireworks?
Dude, she did like a whole tour or something like that. I don't know who she was feeling like, but bro, like, why are we having like stages packed of people over mourning your husband's death? Like,
to give speeches? Or are you taking some time off to mourn in private, maybe having a public funeral if you'd like? For 99% of people, I assume you're taking the privacy. The main excuse at the time was everybody mourns different. And sure, some people do recover quicker than others, but nobody throws a tour around the country to
no, that's what I'm saying. Who the fuck needs a tour for Charlie Kirk's death?
talk about it. The way they just wiped this off all his companies and businesses was so quick. 8 days after his death, Erica Kirk got named the CEO of Turning Point USA, who right after their partner dies starts thinking about how the business is gonna run. You had so many people making fun of the fact she didn't care anymore, her husband was gone. Drewski making that skit about her was the final cherry on top.
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
Dude, no, she's actually like genuinely, and I'm not even saying this just to like joke or whatever, she's genuinely terrifying to look like. Like the way she just, like if I randomly just started doing that mid like video that you're watching right now, I'd be a fucking freak. I don't know how she doesn't look at herself and know that she's like a creeper. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, she's freaky.
And that is why we say our prayers. We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy blessed
Knowing that this is a fat black man under all this just makes it 10 times funnier.
Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
The amount of freak shit she was doing on this tour was insane too. Like, why is you getting cozy with our decrepit 80-year-old president and you getting cozy with the vice president too? If she wasn't married to Charlie, she definitely would have been their sneaky links after work. We know for a fact both of these don't like their wives. Another pivot was the We Are Charlie Kirk song. Whoever
Dude, no, that wasn't it like Tom McDonald or something like that? Like, wasn't this a bullshit ass rapper?
Made this song to support him and try to help his legacy. Ironically enough, made it worse and got him made fun of. If you
Well, yeah, because you can't make a song that's supposed to be taken serious and things like that, and then just make it sound like complete fucking shit.
Search out We Are Charlie Kirk, all different types of remixes pop up now. You got funk We Are Charlie Kirk. You got We Are Charlie Kirk slowed plus reverb. You got Billie Jean We Are Charlie Kirk. Disrespecting MJ like this is crazy. I need this video taken down ASAP. It didn't help that the song was fully made by AI if you couldn't tell by now. That We Are Charlie
Oh yeah, that was what it was. No, Tom McDonald made a song, but this song in specific was made by AI. I don't know why I was trying to think of something, but dude, no. And then there was like 15 different covers of 15 different people singing the song, and then there was Erica Kirk singing it.
Charlie Kirk saying was a thing people were saying for real though. Mainly boomers on Facebook who can't tell anything apart between being real and AI. You had people take the song and prank their parents with it to see their reaction. This song might be the most played meme song ever. People are legitimately still making memes off it almost a year later. Crazy thing is with all these memes and his fans getting mad.
I'm gonna be honest, I've not seen a Charlie Kirk or like Kirkified or We Are Charlie Kirk like video blow up in like so long. I'm not gonna lie, it's low-key. No, not low-key. It is high-key like a dead-ass meme right now. Nobody talks about this anymore.
For the trolls. Charlie Kirk himself was a guy who didn't care if he was memed. Like when South Park made an episode mocking him and his debates, he made a video about it saying it was a funny episode. And
well, yeah, because you can't be somebody that comes on, like, goes out, makes fun of people's opinions, says other people are wrong, and then stands 10 toes on your opinion, and then be mad when somebody says something about you, says their opinion on you. So, like, that's what Charlie Kirk was. He was never, like, a hypocrite about most of the things, but, like, I don't know.
Change his picture on Twitter to Cartman. But his mega dick riders and politicians still try to get people in trouble over it. People have also gotten banned at school for making jokes about it. As time has gone...
Well, because there's a difference between making a joke about something stupid somebody says or putting their face on somebody else and then saying... and falling over. Like, those are two completely different things. One is joking about a person and one is joking about their death.
On though, it seems as it's only become more acceptable to make fun of it. Kevin Hart had a roast on Netflix and they mentioned him in it, which of course got the Twitter chuds mad. Same guys who were getting mad years ago saying you couldn't joke about anything anymore. Another thing is the Kirkification turned into a defense for some people. What I mean by that is, let's say somebody was posting some racist shit or some crazy shit online. If they had a Charlie Kirk profile picture, somebody would reply with a Kirkification making fun of him. And now, especially on TikTok, he's kind of become the default picture people reply to of somebody.
This is, no, literally what the fuck is he talking about? It is nobody posts Charlie Kirkified pictures anymore. What, like, what?
Being racist, trying to
The only one I see nowadays is the sun, and
One of
that's
them in
not even originally his meme.
beliefs. Crazy thing is, they could be somebody that's not a Charlie Kirk fan, but you know, he's the face of the right wing, so you know, that's why people are doing it. With Charlie, I don't think the buildup of this whole martyr thing could ever be done correctly. Even with posts that do support him, people will always reply with a Kirkified image. You can't search up his name on TikTok without seeing at least one meme pop up.
Well, no, because at this point, the meme is honestly more popular than Charlie Kirk ever was. Yeah, Charlie Kirk was, I think, the most popular debater of all time, and this meme, single-handedly, is more popular than that by, like, a landslide, I would think.
Clear that Erica and the rest of the organization have no clue how to pick up after him. Ever since he's been gone, his organization has pretty much died down. Every clip you see of Erica...
Well, yeah, because the whole thing about it was that it was his business. It was the most popular debaters in the world's business. Nobody gives a fuck about Turning Point USA now that Erica Kirk runs it. Like, well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what Turning Point USA does completely. The only thing I know about it is Charlie Kirk. So once the face of it is gone, obviously the business is gonna fail.
At Turning Point, she's saying the dumbest shit possible. Not that much different from him, I guess.
Have more babies than you can afford.
I can't tell if she's saying it for more attention or believes what she's saying. I cannot take this serious. I know she dies laughing behind stage after every show. And you have bird brains in the crowd clapping and cheering. Of course she can say that she owns an organization.
Bro, this is like the same level as like Megan Thee Stallion coming out for Kamala Harris's like speeches or whatever. Like, dude, it's actually like you're held at such like a high level of political status. So you're held at this level, and then you're flying across the stage on like strings or like doing explosions after your husband's death. It's like, dude, you're supposed to be held at this high standard, and you're just doing some bullshit.
That makes over $75 million a year. The people in this audience don't know they're the method. That's the worst part. We've also reached the point with Charlie Kirk becoming a meme that people are posting about Kirkversary, aka the anniversary of the day he
No, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen anything about this meme, but honestly, Kirkversary, I'm investing in it now, bro. That's gonna be the next big one.
Climbed out. Nobody knows what they're gonna do, and they're still trying to figure it out as of recording, but I assume it's gonna be a whole lot of celebrations. People throwing something on the grill or having a cookout. A lot of people are saying Charlie Kirk is the first person to have his soul stuck in AI. And thinking of it, that is 100% true.
Well, yeah, because I feel like the time he died was the point where AI started getting like its advancements. Like, AI obviously was doing its thing in like 2020, 2023, but as soon as he died, AI made a great switch. You were able to make videos of people dancing. You were able to put people's face on different things, and that's where it was like people wanted to use AI, and Charlie Kirk just died, so they just slapped the two together and just made Kirkification.
It's gotten to the point you can't look at a normal video of him because it feels weird. When the movie Obsession came out and blew up, people pointed out how the movie felt weird because Bear looked so much like him. But I think this was truthfully...
Dude, no, literally, who the fuck said this?
People seeing his face on every meme so much it seemed like it. I'll end it off with it's kind of poetic how Charlie Kirk's legacy ended up. Because he was someone who tried to mix his toxic beliefs with memes to get kids to his organization.
Well, yeah, no, his big thing was that he honestly didn't care what other people thought about him. So he went out of his way to make himself a meme sometimes, and then he ended up going out and became like the biggest meme of all time. I honestly think if he saw it, he would probably be hyped, bro. Like, knowing that he didn't care about the South Park thing and he was actually like proud of it, dude, he'd probably be hyped that his face is the biggest thing on the internet.
And the same content machine he was once using swallowed him up and kept him in it. That's the way I see it, at least. Kirk's face ain't even political anymore. It's just a meme to people. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and
Alright, y'all, that is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and drop a sub down below. And without further ado, I'll see y'all in another video. Peace out.